Good evening.
Good evening.
What number are we at?
I believe it's 53.
Ooh, look. We can go close, we can go far.
I'm not sure if the camera is actually going to stay focused on us when
Probably
we do
not.
that. It's possible. But also possible it's not. So we got bird chirps and chipmunk chirps.
Chipmunk chases.
Yep.
It's very nice today. It's not boiling hot. It's like 25 degrees today
It's
instead
not
of
blistering hot.
35 degrees.
Cotton candy clouds. White cotton clouds, that is. So what's the latest horriblest, bizarrest thing the Big Orange is doing?
Well, he's trying to discredit Dr. Fauci because Dr. Fauci is presenting the facts. And Mr. Trump does not like facts, as we know.
No.
20,000 lies in his presidency.
$20,000. That's a lot of lies.
Every time I see a picture of him in the Oval Office, I want to throw up. It just, bam, hits me like, what? Like they'll never be able to erase that. He is in their history.
Well,
This con man.
the example of Donald Trump in office in the United States as the president is like the answer to any question anybody has ever had about how did this ever happen in history of country X, country Y. How is it ever possible for this horrible thing to happen given the supposed checks and balances or somebody just looking at it going, didn't the people of the country look at what was going on and go, that's horrible, and then choose to do nothing? Yeah, apparently. Like in the United States right now, I guess there's a bunch of people who really would like to put a stop to it, but they are probably unable to because the mechanism exists, but it's never been used, and everybody's afraid of what happens if they use it.
To remove him after impeachment?
Just remove him when somebody's just
Totally loopy? Incompetent?
Someone who's let's assume that we don't know loopy or incompetent. We just know that someone is behaving in a way that is detrimental to the country as a whole, and maybe a lot of things were detrimental prior to the management of the leadership when COVID hit. But clearly, the leadership when COVID hit has been detrimental to the country as a whole, and everybody can see that. I think that's probably, except a bunch of people
that don't believe
except
it.
a bunch of people who think it's a hoax. Like it's just
Pretty magnificent hoax for the whole world.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a hoax, the whole world is reported to have this problem.
Yes.
Right? So, anyway, there's a bunch of people who are probably looking at it going, this is really, Twilight Zone. It's Twilight Zone. An episode of a country and a governing person in the Twilight Zone. And people who could do something, I guess, are just afraid to do what could be done. Like that, it's like a slow motion train wreck and everyone's just watching.
If you have any complaints about Mr. Trudeau, and I know there are some lately, mosquito, just keep them to yourself and look at the COVID situation here. We had 3 cases today in Ottawa. Just 3.
How many in Canada?
I didn't look that up. I wasn't feeling very overall Canadian today.
3 in Ottawa today and probably 3 every minute or more in the U.S. or something, right? Like the number is just... And New Zealand's
Well, yeah, tell us about that.
I don't remember all of it, but I just remember reading that New Zealand has gone to back to normal, like near normal. There's no more restrictions. Social distancing remains recommended, but not in any way required. No masks are required, but recommended, and all that. But they've had no new cases in New Zealand for like more than 2 weeks.
I saw something, I think it was on Facebook. The countries that have controlled their outbreaks, all led by women. And the ones who have not, led by men, except Canada.
Well, there's a few. I saw that. There's a few that. Excuse me. There was a list of, I guess, spectacular failures that were led by men, and there was a list of spectacular successes led by women. But I think there's a few spectacular successes led by men too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's almost chilly.
Isn't it nice? Yes.
So nice.
Such a change.
It's very green here. A what? Oh, let's see.
What?
How many minutes we have left? We have 2.5 minutes left
Well,
to
then we
fill.
could just say goodbye. We don't need to fill it.
I haven't seen the turkeys yesterday or today, so I imagine when I do see them, the chicks will be that much bigger. Now, they could have come while I was having a nap today.
Ah, yes. They could be on a walk around town.
A walkabout. They're on walkabout. I will keep you posted on turkeys.
All right.
Bye.
Click subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click like. Send it to somebody else who click like and subscribe if they haven't done so already. Yada, yada, yada. Can we do that head thing?
How about we do this?
I don't know.